Hello my friends and welcome back. It is episode 45. And now, I must decide which of these links is the rarer one. Oh, apparently I can improve Stroll, Hulk, Maria, and Brandon, who's not listed here because I've never done him before.
Oh, you.
Let's start with Barden. Not Brandon, Barden. What are you up to? The city has returned to its lively self. If it were not for all of you, thinking back, I do remember Lady Joanna disappearing at times, but I have not the slightest doubts that it was her then. I believed every word Joanna and Morris had to say and carried on without a care in the world. In some ways, the situation has shined a light upon me own weakness, and I'll not make the mistake twice.
The truth is,
I'd love to speak with you, if possible. I hope you make some time for me. Sure.
thank you.
If only because you'll probably unlock an archetype for me.
And let me say it again. The town is safe now, thanks to you. Couldn't be more grateful to you.
Barden! I heard you fixed up the hole in my shop's wall while I was gone. I could kiss you.
Why, 'twere no trouble at all. Your bonny wife had need of help, and we all have need of your shop.
Well, that may be, but I never knew a captain to be so generous.
My only wish is to render assistance in any way I can. Whatever wee matters I can take care of, I will. Even if they might not turn out as well as yours did.
What the hell? You bumped into me?
Well, who could avoid those massive ears, you damn Rousant?
Looks like I need to go keep a brawl at bay. Hey, listen, both of you. Enough already. Sorry about that. Right tragedy for the town hero to see something so disgraceful.
Is everything alright?
I'm not bothered, but are you?
Well, my skin ain't that thin yet. It's just... that kind of manky scene has been more common lately. Neighbours coming to blows. Good lads fighting. Whole town is right anxious.
In case you don't know,
And
like,
that's what I wanted to discuss.
100-year-old Scottish, manky means disgusting.
I'm curious about you and your pals. You're all of different tribes, eh? Even got Highs made to join up with you. How exactly did you get so many different people to come together as one?
We have a shared vision, one which will benefit everyone.
That answer's befitting of you. So that's what brought you all together. And you're the idealistic leader. So it is.
So it is!
What we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town.
I think that sounds like a fine idea.
I'm much assured by your words. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again sometime? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better.
Of course. I'd like to keep helping you.
Oh, that would be a great help. Thank you. With your support, I'll be sure to make this town a nicer place to live.
Boom! We can feel Barden's profound love for the town.
The Honorable Guardsman, Barden. Within him dwells the virtue of the Commander. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now I can hit the 15 archetypes. For sure.
I shall protect the town you all saved.
Can now study the commander.
I'd be glad if you came back soon. I'll try to have good news for you by then.
And call me commander. I love how a 5-minute conversation takes the whole day. Ooh, there's a quest.
What are you playing at?
Please refrain from speaking to me. I'm trying to concentrate and cannot afford petty. Well, well. An elder with a fairy companion. You must be the fool who thinks you can defy his tribe's legacy and take the throne.
What?
Thanks. I take it you don't sugarcoat anything. Who are you exactly? A fine question. I am a chef who once served as Royal Majesty, otherwise known as the Queen of Cuisine.
Whoa.
That's quite the title. Self-appointed, I'm assured. Though you must have some serious skill to make food for royalty, why don't you work there anymore? I do not. If I could choose a king to serve, I'd want a true gourmet with a refined palate. But the looks of you, I'm sure your tastes must be pedestrian. How rude. For your information, we collect our own ingredients. We've got pretty good in the kitchen. I wonder then if you could make a dish to satisfy me. I aim to cook something to raise the sunken spirits of the town, so I appreciate a dish that could use as inspiration for my own cooking. Is 5,000 really an appropriate reward? I'll add in some of my high quality ingredients as well. I'm not looking for a dish that tastes good. I need a creation that helps revitalise the town's very spirit. For example, a dish that uses local specialties, a dish that's easy on the stomach and rises like one's spirit after a taste. Is that too much of a challenge for you?
Lovely, that.
Such confidence. Perhaps you are capable of surprising me. If your cooking proves worthy, I dare say I might actively support your candidacy. A dish using local specialities. How about mellow milk? It's easy food she mentioned. Does it mean something soft and fluffy? Maybe we should start with recipes that call for milk.
Let's give it a shot. Yeah.
It's tough, but if we can pull it off, we get a reward and a new supporter. Let's make a dish she'll be raving about for days. I hardly see how a glass of milk is gonna make anybody rave for anything, but hey.
What do you want to do?
All right then. Where to?
Nothing.
Let's go.
Bosh!
What do you think?
Uh-huh.
Alright. Did I have any more... I think I had some stuff to appraise, didn't I? After the dungeon.
Or Milo?
Say, my money's on Santa Claus.
All right then.
Yeah, it's this way. I shouldn't have doubted myself.
Oh, I just love Brella.
May God keep you.
Closure.
No, it's the same stuff.
All right then. Let's go.
Hey,
Hello there.
It's probably all junk.
so?
Look at the gold weapon.
All right then.
Right, there doesn't seem to be anything for me to do in the evening.
Now what am I to do?
Okay, to advance him I need eloquence. I don't know where those two are. I need courage for her.
Alright.
I either need to raise elegance or eloquence. Sorry, don't know why I keep saying elegance, and or
Go.
courage.
I love it.
My money's on Santa Vex Ford.
Luis or Mila?
I'm just damn incredulous. What's the world coming to?
Right? Boy, there. This place.
This place.
Boy,
Hang
there.
Let me try the other podium,
Alright then.
just because I want to see if there's someone there. I get the feeling if someone is already
Alright
at
then.
the podium, it's better.
Go. All right then.
Really?
Jumping between towns is kind of a bit awkward.
But which one? That's where you want. It's your call. Let's move.
Oh, did I do the dailies?
You have my thanks.
All right
Oh,
then.
that was an easy way to
Let's
find
go.
out. I don't think I did. Food shelf. Don't know if it makes any difference whether you do it in the evening or in the
Got it.
or in the morning.
Oh.
Right.
Really?
All right then. Let's go.
Lovely.
Talking nonsense, you are.
This place.
Well, it's either this or improving my courage, so I might as well do this. After all my investment in improving the stat won't pay off until it gets to 2. Our young are leaving droves for cities with better traded industry like Grand Trad and Middlehaven. What policies do you prioritise to protect a remote town like ours?
Please
Promote
listen.
the food.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that in the evening, and I have heard that insects are coming up in the culinary world. They're surprised at first, but they always go home saying they'll miss the food. We should really advertise our insect dishes more.
Now then.
Man, it's not difficult to improve eloquence. I mean, that's like a quarter of the way up on 4 points. It's not like courage that seems to crawl up.
Eloquence.
If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with words from the heart to win the trust of the
Why,
common folk.
that's...
So it says. It's another 1,500 to add to my pile of 230,000.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
This...
Rumours about the Imp's Den grow increasingly troubling. Surprisingly, Gowon's leader has been commanding his horde most effectively. This might grow into a bigger problem if we leave it be. Should we take care of them ourselves? Sounds like a plan, seeing as we've accepted a bounty. Let's go and slay some Goborns. So you say.
All right then. All right then.
Stroll, Hulk, and Maria are all available.
All right then.
But why?
All right then.
Which one?
All right then.
Alright, well, before we do anything, let's just
All right, then.
check the other town.
Let's head there right away. All right.
It's Metals Day.
Right. Well then.
Gold Persona games and their dailies. Through the power of archetypes, I can hear voices of heroes' souls. Right, okay, let's go.
Well, what do you want to do?
Now then.
It's your call. Let's move.
Let's teleport and have a look around.
Oh, what a pity.
Oh, go away.
Oh, what a pity.
All right then.
A minute?
Yeah, it's truly up to me, really.
Oh, what a pity.
All right then.
Oh, it's you.
Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait. Say, we've got some time right now. It's about what we discussed last time. I must head back to my village to seek clues about my inheritance, but I freeze before I take the first step.
Oh, right.
Well, if you're sure, then I suppose now's good as time as any. My home, the village of Halia, is on the outskirts of Grand Trad. In the runner, we can make it there and back before dusk, although it doesn't help but feel guilt to request it for such a personal matter. With Stroll leading the way, we have arrived at last to his childhood home, the village of Halia. Doesn't look like anyone has lived here for a very long time. It's a chilling sight. Man, that road is in good condition, though. Travelling here by gauntlet running, you think we were practically next door to the capital, yet as I fled for my life, the nearest settlement felt leagues away. I recall wanting to lie down and give up on several occasions. It's Probably hard to tell now, but this was once the village's main road, full of people crossing
Truth
every which
is-
way. You used to be able to see the mountains cresting the horizon above the rooftops. It was beautiful. I wish you could have seen it like that. I know I'll see it someday. It's been 7 years since that day. It feels like forever ago, and yet only the blink of an eye at the same time. Afterward, I shuffled between various relatives, nothing more than another mouth to feed. Fitting, I suppose, of the burden I'd become. Went to the site of our manor, but all I found was rubble. A few walls were sort of standing, but it was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. Except I discovered a letter.
Take this.
There was a corner of my father's study that seemed to be designed to withstand a fire. I found a box there with a letter inside, and I recognized the writing as my father's.
Hey.
I'm afraid I must ask a favour of you. I have no doubt this is will, and I know I must read it, but I'm going to go over there and just do that alone. Would you mind waiting nearby? It's okay to be nervous.
Thanks.
He needs manly reassurance. Well, it's a good thing we found this. It seems I do indeed have an inheritance. The will said the family's treasure was dispatched to the royal capital. What are we waiting for?
Well then.
Let's head back and find it then. Yes, but I'm afraid we'll need something a little more specific than the capital. The letter is unfinished. I mean, how could it be? No one expected a murderous, rampaging human. Try not to let the anger win.
Sorry.
Boyd's got PTSD. My father names me the sole heir of his estate, even addressed a letter to my beloved son, Leon. Leon Stroll! I can only feel shame at such endearments. As it stands now, my inheritance has but one purpose, to repay the debts owed to my parents and my people, so if they would see our house rebuilt,
definitely.
I'll be whatever they want me to be. A noble of prominence or otherwise. If I can make people speak the name of House Halitus with reverence, and once it lives on the tip of everyone's tongue. It's a bit of a weird sentence, that one. Maybe then I'll be able to embrace the words, my beloved son. Never imagined a day would come that I'd come to terms with these feelings I use so much and more.
I must use my nobility for good.
Significantly reduces the mag cost of studying the warrior lineage. While in reserve, the amount of experience Stroll gains increases. In reserve. So that implies that we're going to get more characters to choose from. I'm sure you entrusted the inheritance to someone in the capital, but I have no clue who it might be.
Say,
Tell me about your father. He was a big man, so much that standing next to my mother made her look teeny, but despite his size, he solved his problems with his head. He never treated people lesser than him. In fact, he used to handpick the fish he would bring back to the household as gifts. Grandtrad was able to source fresh fish from Railhaven, but in Halia they were a rare feast.
Aha!
Maybe I'm onto something. He spoke highly of the fish market, so he may have gone to the same one every time. Perhaps they'd remember him. That may be our best lead. I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. Shall we return to Grandtrad? Will you help me walk in my father's footsteps? He could still turn out fruitless, so I need all the help I can get.
this one's important.
Increases tolerance.
All right.
But first, one more thing I'd want to look into. I think we're good at a good stopping point for today besides.
Let's head back.
To the Gauntlet Runner, and another 1,500 to stick on my pile. Are these people paying me for my counsel or what? You just receive money that makes no sense. I hear a voice. I need to push myself harder. Alright, I have the necessary. I always make this mistake.
Let's go.
I'm so used to games pointing you at the exit.
All right then.
There he is.
Let's head there right away.
So he's a nighttime Link.
Ah, it's you.
Ah, it's you. Once we get more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I was thinking I ought to resume the training drills from my Shadow Guard days. The battles ahead will demand no less of me. My apologies. If you're business with me, might we discuss it another time? Could you teach me? Well, I'm afraid this training is tailored to a Yugif's stature. It's not a thing for you to learn. It'll help me understand you. His face is buried in my crotch right now. It's so bad. My wife would be pointing this out, so I'm doing it on her behalf. I see. I suppose knowing the fighting style of your allies would help broaden your possible strategies. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my technique closely, and you'll learn the ways of the Shadow Guard. Wow. What a line to go with the current position. But proper training does take time, a significant amount of it. I need to tag along and hope you're ready to be here a while. Well said. It's a bit cramped right here though, isn't it? Let's go to the woods nearby instead. Come on.
Now then.
Let's start with a little test, see if you can keep up with my movements. If your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now let's begin.
Huh?
Here it would be a simple thing to slit your throat. You were careless. You're just so cool.
What?
Enough of that now. I don't mind the compliment, but you're laying it on a bit
All
thick.
right.
I'll do it as many times as you like. Yeah, but you still gave me a point. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin.
May I speak?
Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct. To buy time for your mind. How can I do that?
Well,
Indeed, finding these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving. At the very least, you can decide what you aspire to.
then
Want to keep going?
That seems
enough for one day. Shall we share a drink then? Let us retire to my castle back on the runner.
Oh.
I found some fine spirits myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you like a cup of tea instead? Yes, a bracing drink, but nowhere near as good as the spirits back home. What's your hometown?
No.
Not particularly. Talking with you just reminded me of my son. Been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know, he had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death.
Huh?
What do you mean by cremated? Alright, everyone else buries their bodies as they are without giving them to the flame.
The truth is,
'Tis the way of the Yugif, boy. We burn the bodies of the dead. Yugif, I should say. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through the fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place in the beyond. Then those who remain must lay the bones to rest somewhere suitable for the deceased. However, I've yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. I can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving undisturbed.
I apologize.
Apologies, I shouldn't be talking to you about this. Let's find his rightful place together.
No.
I have an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours of any inconvenience, boy. Can't put that burden on you.
Let's do it.
We can still do it. It's for your son's sake, isn't it?
Thank you.
I thank you for your kindness, truly. Do my best to return this favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast then to cement our vow. You with a cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
Yes, a toast, but not to mark my regrets, to commemorate our coming together into the beginning of morning. I can sense Heismay's heartache for his departed son and trust as a friend and ally. You know, in a universe where zombies and skeletons and such are a thing,
Are you watching?
I would be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if everyone cremated everything. It would make perfect sense, right?
My thanks.
You can save this for any time you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you'll help me, though, and I dare say tonight I'll rest well. And another
Time
1,300.
marches on, and the age of a new king
No, that was
draws
mag.
nearer.
1,300 mag. Taking me up to 48,000-ish.
All right then.
It is raining. It is Idol's Day.
What? Why?
That's the quest. To go to the market in Grand Trad.
All right then. Go.
Start with
All right.
dailies before I forget. Oh, I've got it! Nice. That's 3 points of luck I've gotten out of doing this. It was also raining today, and Idol's Day.
Well,
I
then.
wonder if it's the weather or the day. Keep an eye on that. I mean, there's no harm in me doing it every day. But if there's a pattern, I suppose it saves me. Then again, I mean, you're going to come here to do all three of these things every
What's
time,
this?
aren't you? So, it really doesn't matter.
All right then. All right then.
Okay. Before we go to
What
Grand
now?
Trad to do Stroll's quest. $3,000 mag needed, that's not a problem, considering I've got 48,000. Extreme magic fire damage to all enemies.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
This is the power I seek, so be it. Take form as a commander. Thou art prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle, then I bestow upon thee the soul of the commander.
Really?
This is the power of the commander's soul. I use it to support my comrades valiantly.
New skills, new possibilities.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 unlocked. I need 2 more. Warrior level 20 for that one, Knight level 20 for that one, but it's definitely doable. Healer level 20 for that one, which is what I'm working on. The next time I go to a dungeon, I will be in a position to get Moore's quest done. Is that how much is left? $370. Might as well.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Healer's Insight recovers medium HP every turn. Heals more if archetypes in the same lineage are present.
I see. Fascinating. This right here.
Heroic embodiment of the Adept Devotee, Holy One whose healing powers inspire strength in all life and can even close
All
death's
right.
door. 8,100 mag, taking me down to
I'm counting on you.
37,000.
Of course.
Thou art prepared to reach out a hand to any in need, even amidst the chaos of battle. I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul
I
of the
see.
healer.
I
What a
found new
helpful
power.
fellow. Rank 8 Maria for the last one. Okay, so that just leaves the warrior. And the knight. Both are rank 1, so I'll have to do some grinding. But if I complete all those, I can then unlock Moore's next quest.
All right.
Okay. Let's switch towns quickly.
Right. Time for the old girl to shine. Now then.
Here's where we are now. Let's. It's your call. Let's move.
Bloop. Okay, that's it for now. I'm gonna just go to the market and see if I can find and finish this quest quickly for Stroll, and then it's a matter of the usual do links, then do quests, then do stat boosts. But all the quests pretty much involve going to dungeons, so that will only happen if there's like literally nothing else to do. I never noticed that before. What the hell is that thing flying around? Some kind of bizarre helicopter. Right. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.